It is that time of the year already, can you believe it, when the Transport Department, as we expect, officially launches Transport Month. This year going to showcase the successes of the Rail Corridor Recovery Program instituted by the Passenger Rail Agency. eNCA reporter Heidi Giokos on that for us. And transport is a big issue in the country, Heidi. Of course, there's lots to celebrate, no doubts, but one of the biggest issues is probably going to be the safety of us on the roads, considering trucking. But I see you're in a train at the moment, and that's what people are wondering. Where are we on our rail infrastructure? Hi, Heidi.
Yes, indeed, Gareth. I think this is quite a significant day and month, given the fact that it's the launch of Transport Month, and Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula has decided to focus on rail. And the reason for this is because there's been much vandalism, corruption and just mismanagement of the rail network in the country. And you have many commuters really relying on the rail infrastructure to be functional, and that really hasn't been happening for some time. But I think let's get more perspective from the Minister. We are on a train. It's my first time in South Africa, so I'm very excited. Thanks for joining us, Minister. We do appreciate it. You've decided to launch Transport Month focusing on rail. Why is that?
We're not only focusing on rail, we're dealing with the entirety of transport, but rail has been our Achilles heel, particularly Metro Rail. And we said in the State of the Nation through the President, this year we will recover 10 corridors. Today we said in October, Pindarspoort, the line we're in, will be recovered by October. So we are here today to showcase that, and we wish to congratulate the board of PRASA as well as the management of PRASA for a quick turnaround. Even though I know that this work we will have finished the recovery of all corridors that had collapsed in the past year. So we are a year behind, but the work that has been done, that we have promised South Africans will deliver, is been done. And you could see inside the coaches the happiness of the commuters. It is heartwarming because our people are suffering. As you know, that in terms of the cost of living, they are hard hit when it comes to transportation, when trains are not moving. So this is one important highlight of October month, getting Pindarspoort to add to a number of corridors we are recovering from. Here we are moving to Soweto, Naledi, the biggest also recovery. We have added work in terms of the central line corridors. So this work is on track, South Africa, and is happening. And we've got a war room. We've got people who are focused on this job, like the eye of the hawk, you know, on it without fail, ensuring that we meet the deadlines. And we have top management to deal with issues of procurement stifling, and getting proper qualified people to deal with this work. And the acting group CEO, ably so, is leading this task with dedication and hard work. And today we've got this result, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay, just lastly, Minister, I want to speak about an important aspect you touched on, the fact that many commuters, when they got into the train, they said, thank you, PRASA, we're really grateful, because a lot of them have really been waiting for this rail network to be up and running again. But I want to speak about the aspect of vandalism, and this has been possibly at the forefront of the fact that the rail network has not been working. There's a lot of security that has been deployed to make sure that vandalism does not continue, and theft. That is probably coming at a very big cost, and how crucial is that in terms of making sure that these rail networks are protected?
We don't have a choice. We have to increase security capacity, and security must not just be like before. Even these people who are deployed here, we're deploying drones. Tenders are going out for drones to police this network. What happened before is that you deploy security, but it was not effective. So things will happen like there is no security. Cables will be cut like there is no security. So if you combine technology as part of the security component and then deploy as well boots on the ground, we will be complemented by technology, and the reaction time whenever the criminal element creeps in, they'll be able to react and kill it quickly, not literally killing people, but destroy anything that seeks to attack the network. So the security aspect integrated has this high-tech element into it, and that is what I've said. That is the best way of protecting the network. We have seen the network being vandalized when we spend billions of rands on security. What is value there? There is no value. We just have warm bodies on the ground with uniform and guns going up and down, But at the end of the day, there's no value because the network is being vandalized right in their presence. But when we've got a combination of high-tech, deployment of warm bodies on the ground, and warm bodies that include also the tactical aspect of the security element, reaction time, dealing with any criminal element informed by the high-tech deployment, it does wonders for us. You have seen in Mabopane, also working with communities in Mabopane, in all the lines we have opened, our security network is dynamic. It's totally different. So it's not adequate, but the little we've got, we must maximize. We must not work like as if the little we've got, we cannot maximize on it, and things can simply happen, and resources we don't have also. So the little we've got must be protected and be deployed strategically and properly. So that is what I like about the security aspect of PRASA at the present moment.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Minister. We'll definitely be checking in with you a little later, because I do want to explore the aspect of also load shedding and how it affects the rail network, because we know that load shedding is here to stay. But Gareth, we of course will be with the Minister throughout the day and just checking the different stations. But of course the launch of Transport Month in October, and of course trying to make sure that commuters and South Africans have different means of getting to and from their various destinations, but also trying to make sure that there aren't so many trucks on the road, as we have seen how dangerous that can actually be.
Yeah, absolutely. The trucks on the road, and also what it costs as far as options for people who can't afford to pay for taxis. They only have the trains, but now those are unreliable, but it looks like it's moving in the right direction. Heidi Giokos, thank you very much indeed. We'll go back to you and the Transport Minister again a little bit later in the morning.